Well, everyone, for all things Halloween, this is Hauntformer, and today I am so excited and just wowed because Halloween is back. And because of that, we are starting the horror haunt build, the official haunt build. Now, we've done horror haunt builds in the past. Make sure to watch those, to get prepared for what's happening now. But this is the actual build where we put the walls up, we put the props out, and this is where the fun gets happening. So make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the horror haunt builds, and I think we're going to have a great Halloween. Alright, so just taking a look at some of the props we've brought over currently. This is not, of course, all of them. This is just a selection of ones we have so far. There's Coat Rack Monster, we got the Krampus mask, there's Peekaboo Penny, we got boxes of stuff, tarps, you name it, all different kinds of stuff going on here. There's more tarps down there, Death Row. So much stuff, really, it's hard to name everything, but this is what we have so far in the garage. Now, yesterday, I actually started putting up the first tarps for the haunt. How I do the tarps requires possibly tape, but mostly some clips, which you can purchase at places like Harbor Freight and Walmart, and zip ties. And the zip ties are pretty long. As you can see, there's one right there in the middle there. And these are great for hanging up tarps. Here's an example of how I do the zip ties. We get these grommets inside of the tarps, and then we can just put the zip tie right through onto the garage door unit. It's also worth noting that we last year added these little slits into the walls. They basically look like a cross or a plus sign, and what you can do with these is actually, if there's someone in the other room, you can stick your hand or your head or jump out sort of through these little holes, and you can put them variously throughout the walls. Here's an example of the clips we use. This is not, of course, the only clip. This is the one you can get at Walmart. Then we have metal ones like this one, but there's even bigger metal ones too, which I have, that will be used for clamping down on bigger surfaces or for, more strength. So there's the Krampus room tarp. It has little red and green dots, kind of representing Christmas lights on the top, and then towards the bottom you have some snow, and I think that'll be cool. It's dark, and I think it'll look creepy at night. Alright, so here's a great tip. It's about rope. You can get rope at many stores. I got this, I think, at Harbor Freight a few years ago. You can use zip ties or tape or clips or rope itself to get your rope secured. That way, you can, say, drag it across somewhere. So I could take this rope and connect it to that and hang a drape from it, and boom, you have a wall. So think about that next time you're looking to make a cheap, easy, and I would say it's easy to remove way to make a wall for your haunt. So, with that rope in place, now you can sort of see the wall. And the rope I have going across this whole way, so now I can have another wall there going down this way, which will start to form where everyone's going to go in the haunt. There's still a lot left to do. There's still a lot of tarps that need to be put up and a lot of props to be brought over, but we are getting the basic layout and framework for this haunt, which is definitely very important, because if your layout isn't good, then the rest of your haunt likely will not follow. But I think we're going pretty good so far. So here's where we are so far. Not too much progress since the wall, but I did add a secondary wall. This wall covers up the rest of what will be the Krampus room. So this is sort of the interior of what Krampus will sort of look like, a rough estimate anyways. Guests will enter this way, and when they do, we're going to have this creepy room in store for them. Now, there's no decorations yet, still getting the main framework done. We got the sheet here. It says, no eyes. It's supposed to be Slender Man, I didn't really have a great place to put the Slender Man, prop, so he's probably not going to go with Krampus, but I thought this wall fit good enough in this room, so it's going to work. And then somehow I'm going to cut a slit in this so guests can just go through here and continue on in the house. So that's what we have right now. Alright, we added another wall, and this wall is sort of in the poltergeist zone, or the ghost zone. You got the moon and a creepy haunted house with some trees, courtesy of my dad, who used spray paint to make that. But this is only half of the wall's purpose. Yes, the other side of the wall is for the entrance of the haunt, if you will. So this is the movie theater zone, right through here, which was last year the asylum, I believe, for urban legends. It was like the jail cells. And guests are going to enter in this way. I guess you can sort of see it, but in the dark you won't, like the outline. They're going to turn this way, and then they're going to go through here into what will be the Halloween area. Then they'll go back to the alien area, then into the Krampus area, then up to the poltergeist, and then out through the zombies. So it'll be a pretty cool and interesting layout this year. Alright, so this is an important part of the haunt this year. It's called the scare room, or the scare zone. And basically it works like this. This zone will be not open to the public, unless, they wander in. But this room will allow the actors, or the haunt people, to scare people in 4 different directions. This direction where the camera is, this direction from the front, the side direction, and through these holes, and I'll cut more, in this wall right here. So 4 different directions. This is an important tip. I got this from Kevin Jackal Johnson. Unfortunately, he doesn't do videos anymore, but he did the same principle outside. So I got more work done on the actual movie theater. It is looking super cool, you guys. Look at this light that I got from Walmart. I talked about it in the haul video I made towards the beginning of the haunt builds. But look at this. So you got like the guys that I burnt in like one of the first haunt builds, right? Look at that with the creepy cloth that I did in one of the halls. And then here's like the live wires. So look at how cool this looks. Is that not cool? I think it looks pretty good. This is going to be great. Just, missing some stuff, but, trying to just map out ideas. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.